Hello, lovely people. I welcome you once again to Bright and Clara's channel. Thank you all for clicking. This is episode 2 on Project Jireh, Asebu. Alright, so in episode 1, you saw the unfolding circumstances that we found ourselves in, and today we're going to be continuing from where we left off. In your view, it's a beautiful 3D representation of the beautiful mansion that we need to finish up for our client. Let's get into the video. If you want to buy a land and you want a peaceful area, green and serene environment that you want to build your dream home, contact Select Estate. Select Estate comes your way with wonderful payment plan that you can pay up to 18 months. An acre here is 6 plots, not a 4 plot. Okay, so contact Select Estate and get your land as soon as possible. All right, so the total square footage of this house is about 9,900 and something square foot. I'll be putting that on the screen. And here we are, the first floor. Okay, there's a first floor area. There's so many issues here we're going to be looking at. So I'll be touching piece and pieces of all of them as they move along. Okay, because I didn't want to play the original audio. You will be mesmerized. So those are the things. This ceiling, this door height, we're going to be increasing the door height from here. Okay, here they're entering a 1 bedroom, and there's already an issue. Mr. Hammond is demonstrating that. Okay, so for the bathroom door is not supposed to be there. It's supposed to be in the center. Based on the design, it has to be in the center. So he's comparing the design to what has been done physically. Okay, so when you enter from where we are facing now to that particular wall, when you enter from the center, to your right is supposed to be the shower, and to your left is supposed to be the WC. And so the arrangement in there is not the best, and so that will be corrected, and that is what they are demonstrating. And you can see that from the door height, the lintel beam, you can see that it's so close to them. It is so close to them. And from on top of the lintel to the ceiling joint, it's about 3 course block work. Ideally, it should have been 5. It should have been 5 block work. Ideally, you need to go 1, 2, 3, 4, and 5, so that when you drop your ceiling joint or ceiling noggins, it will take probably 1 or 1.5 block, and so it brings you down to about 3.5 blocks, and that gives you an appreciable height. You understand? Yes. And then also the lintel, before the lintel, if you count the blocks from the bottom up to the lintel, you have to go about 10 courses before you get it. Now Mr. Hammond is demonstrating where they position the WC, which is completely wrong. Okay, so the moment you open the door, the first thing you see is the WC, someone sitting there, and it is wrong. Okay, ideally the WC should be by the window and the shower should be here. So we are redesigning everything. We are coming up with a new design. Okay, yes, and then the masons will follow suit and ensuring that everything is corrected accordingly. It's a beautiful house, a very beautiful plan. If it was well executed, it would have been so amazing. You understand? It would have been so amazing. So going forth, all those that are watching, one thing you must know is that when you want to build in Ghana, you will have so many people. They will come to you and talk nicely. Honestly, if you're not careful, you might even remove your shoe and give to them. You understand? But you need to be very careful. One, in the first point, you need to select a good architect. Don't talk about the pricing. Oh, this architect is too expensive. No. Get a qualified and a competent architect. and take your time and pay your money. Let them get you a good design. Once you have a good design, that's all you need. Now, in this design, you're looking at your bedrooms. They should put the measurement in feet, because most Americans, they understand feet than meters or inches. Put them in feet. Each bedroom should have its own bathroom, closet, whatever you need. The windows, how big the windows should be. The bed will have side drawers. Okay, your living area, your balconies, everything that you need. But most qualified architects will provide you with good detailed drawing, with a powerful 3D rendition. And once you have that, the next step is to locate a good contractor. Okay, a good contractor. So here is another master bathroom. They are redesigning everything here. So all the plumbing works is going to go. All the plumbing works will go, because ideally the pipes are not even the original pipes. So they will close a portion of the window, create new windows, just so we can have the shower area, the WC, and if possibly a tap is going to come in, then the tap will come. You understand? So those are the things that we are looking at, redesigning and repositioning. Okay, it is very, very important. So as I was saying, after the drawing of the architect, get a good contractor. Once you have a good contractor, then you get an estimate. When you get the estimate, you talk it over, make sure that everything is inclusive. You mention from foundation all the way to the roofing sheet, and that will be the first part of the estimate. You understand? Make sure that you have that estimate, and then plan towards it. If it's going to take you a year to plan, then you plan. You understand? And then you plan, and then once you are ready, you execute. In that way, you have a peace of mind. Because redoing works like this is more costly. You understand? Very, very expensive. Now, here, I have never seen a slab that they've not introduced a beam. Every slab, there's supposed to be a beam. For some reason, they decided to cast a slab without a beam. So the slab you're seeing is just sitting on the block. You can pause it and see. Raise your head and see carefully. The slab, after the lintel beam, there's a block work, 1, 2, and then the slab. There's no beam. Whoever is watching can attest to it, that before we make any decking, after this lintel beams, we go about 1, 2, 3 courses, and then the formwork starts. The formwork starts with beam formation. They form all the beam works. After they formed all the beam works, then they start laying the plywood on top. You understand? So where are the beams? There's no beam anywhere. And the columns from the ground all the way to the top, it's not even running through. There's no column running from the ground floor all the way to the roof. No. Ideally, there's supposed to be a column right from the foundation running all the way through. Some pillars will diminish along the line, but there are some vital columns that are the holding structures of the building. Those columns are supposed to run through all the way to the roof, and they will go, those iron rods will even go and hold the wood trusses. They will hold it together, just so in case there's a strong wind, it will not flip it over. Those iron rods will hold the wood trusses firmly onto the block work. Now from here, there's a living area. You could see right up to on top of the window. Just watch, there's no beam. The slab is just sitting flat on top of the block work. someone did this, and they say they are contractors. You understand? Someone did this, and they said they are a contractor. And so I have a problem here. I've had people walk away from me when I gave them estimate. And I laughed because, you see, I don't know the mentality of the people. And so I always feel like some people don't really know what they are looking for. Because if they do, it is an opportunity for them to take their time to study, ask questions, evaluate, and then make a decision. Always, you need to do an evaluation. Check previous works. Ask questions. And once you can even do that when you have a good architect. The architect can guide you and say, hey, this is a good construction company. This is a bad one. This is a good one. Over time, a lot of people are emulating me, and everybody automatically becomes a contractor. Any person from diaspora arrives in Ghana, the next minute they keep telling you, oh, I used to be a construction this when I was back in the States. I used to do XYZ. But when they came, they never mentioned that. Because now they're looking at opportunities. And so automatically they become contractors. You understand? So look at here. There's no beam, nothing. This beam is only protruding at the bottom here in the hall, but there's no beam anywhere. The slab is just sitting. So they brought this beam here just to support the slab from the center. From one pillar to the other, they just brought this one over there. This is not good. My name is Mr. Bright. I've been carried away. I don't know if the video was even up. I'll come away with episode 3 and I'll be sharing the details with you. Peace. I'm out.